Hi, it's Judy McKenzie. I am your mindset coach, and I want to share a tip with you today that might make some analyzing of relationships a lot easier. For those of you who know me, I talk a great deal about boundaries and boundaries so that you can spend time with people who make you feel good. They don't cause you stress. They meet you where you're at. They accept you for who you are, and they can listen to you and they can give you feedback that makes you feel you're moving yourself forward. So we all have people in our lives that make setting boundaries a little bit difficult. I know within my client base that is a significant topic that I talk about a lot. But I thought you might be interested. I just heard this week from a friend of mine, and I've done a little bit of research on it. There is a new app that you can put on your smartphone. Right now, it's just on Android, which is kind of sucks for those of us who have iPhones, but it is called ShareCare. And it's a Dr. Oz and one of his colleagues have created this about 6 years ago, and it's coming more mainstream now. But what it does is when you are, on your phone and you're talking with someone, it can analyze your voice to tell when you are stressed, when you are experiencing some anxiety, those kinds of things. So it doesn't really look at the content of what you're talking about. It is the fractal patterns in your voice. So then it'll assess that and tell you, whoa, like I don't know the readout because of course I don't have an Android, but on a scale of 1 to 10, you are experiencing stress level 9. Well, it's interesting because some of our relationships we never think about, that we're so used to it and we just do it, that it will make you stop and think about what is going on in that conversation or what's going on with that particular person. And you may find that you will need to set some boundaries, which may be as simple as knowing that they inadvertently push your buttons, that so you don't talk to them quite as much as you used to, or you develop some different tactics on how to deal with some of these folks. I know there's a few people in my life that when I talk to them, I know I'm feeling a little bit more stress. I know myself and my physical reactions well enough to know that that's something that's going on, and I'm very mindful of it. So I make sure I keep those conversations. Not very often. Some of them. I The relationships are important to me, so I just want to make sure that I manage those relationships to keep them, at the way that is works for all of us. Anyway, so that is, you might want to check out ShareCare if you have an Android. And I'll be giving a series of other tips that don't use apps, but I thought I'd like to share that little nugget because it was new to me. And I thought, well, it's not surprising. We've got, up bands and Apple things to monitor our heart rates and all kinds of other things. So it's not surprising that we would have apps to manage to understand our stress level. So that is my tip for the day. Is there's an app for that. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.